Yes, we're back. It's been a second, you know. It's been about a month. There's been moving. You know, there's been cranes and ferry boats transporting materials back and forth from, you know, probably China. You know, probably Japan and Korea probably got some of them, like, they probably ship a lot of, like, wood over here and, like, asbestos, you know. Probably send a lot of crazy stuff over here. You know, like, I wonder what it's like to work on one of those shifts, you know, like what the cafeteria food is. Probably just a lot of kidney bean salad, you know, probably like sashimi. Dude, if I was on a cargo boat, dude, I would catch my own lunch every day, dude. I would cast a net and eat sea turtle. Fucking sea turtle stew, you know. Dude, I would catch a freaking probably catch an endangered whale, dude, and just have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next month or so. What's up, guys? Welcome. Happy Tuesday, dude. I'm, you know, getting pumped up on that Celsius life. Celsius life gives me energy and gives me skinniness.
Is that what the label tells you?
It says helps promote good body image.
That's good.
You know,
That's
and in LA, Gerard, everyone is, you know, trying to be America's next top Instagram model. And so a lot of people, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of competition to have a great bod, you know, to have that summertime shine bod. So people are going out and looking at things like SARMs. People are getting on steroids. You know, people are taking Celsius heats. People are drinking bangs, you know, because everyone wants that upper hand in life. And I know I sure do, you know. And there are some things when you get the upper hand, it's okay to cheat. I usually don't condone cheating, but when it comes to looking good, I certainly do. Like, as long as your liver's okay, dude, take that Deca. Take that Tren.
Deca?
Take that Deca, take that Tren, take that Dianabol, you know? Get swollen. Do it for you and your own self-image. Dude, my sister called me the other day and said that for her birthday this week, she's getting not liposuction, what's the other one? It's not
Collagen?
a tetanus shot. Yeah, collagen shots. Or the you know, the filler. Botox. Yeah, I was thinking about the flu. Dude, she's getting, baby sister's getting freaking Botox, dude. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, then I started seeing little lines on my face. And, you know, I was like, damn, those lines can hide a lot of secrets, right? Those lines can hide a lot of freaking swear words, you know? I know that one of these lines is hidden, you know, last year's jisms.
What does your sister do for a living?
Dude, my sister works at a hospital. She tells, I think she tells cancer patients the bad news. So, you know, and she likes that. She likes that a lot.
That's a lot of worrying she has to do, a lot of furrowing of her brow.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when you have to tell, let's just say this guy's name is, this Ecuadorian dude comes in, you know, and he's had a hard life. He's been working in the fields. You know, he came to the United States to sling dope, you know. But in the process of slinging dope, he got his real estate license, you know, and he became a respectable member of the community. But, you know, sometimes when you're in Ecuador, dude, that heat and that sunshine will, you know, cause little cancers to pop up, and, you know, so is the world. So my sister's job, she gets the diagnoses from the doctor, and she has to call Miguel and say, Señor Miguel,
Tú tienes
el cáncer. And then, but Miguel's such a resilient man, you know, because he's fought all sorts of adversities. So he's going to be okay, you know, is what my sister will tell him on the phone. But we don't know that for sure. You know, a lot of these people are terminal, but giving someone a false sense of hope is hope.
Yeah.
You know?
And you lie to them and they die. Like, what are they going to do about it?
Nothing.
Fucking haunt you.
Yeah, they're just going to haunt you, dude. But probably for not that long, because it's like it's a good lie. You know? Dude, I think I once had a dog that lived at least another year and a half because I said everything's going to be okay. Sometimes you just gotta tell someone it's gonna be okay, even though you for sure know that it's not going to be. I love when someone's comfort, dude. How great is someone comforting you, dude? When you freaking cuddle up in a bosom. and you just nestle down next to a bosom, dude, and you just talk to that bosom like it's your best friend.
Bosom buddy.
Bosom buddy.
It's your bosom buddy.
You know? And you can just like, you can tell that bosom a lot of secrets, you know? You can tell that bosom a lot of your insecurities. You can tell that bosom that even as a man, that you want to get Botox. And that bosom just kind of sits there and stares at you and doesn't judge. A bosom is very non-judgmental. Yeah. I've never had a judgmental bosom.
Nope. All welcoming.
All welcoming. That's why women are so special, you know, because they have all welcoming bosoms.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sure even gay men also think that bosoms are welcoming.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on. But dude, like a dick and, you know, like a penis, dude. A penis could be
it's not comforting.
No, a penis is like that.
You don't want to bury yourself in a penis for comfort.
The penis reminds me of the mountain lion that lives in Griffith Park, the P-22. You know, and this mountain lion's been through a lot. It's kind of jacked up, and you know, it's really fearless. You know, and it will cross the 405, and it will cross all sorts of dangerous intersections. This mountain lion, you know, it's pretty old and has a collar on it. You know, that's how I feel about dicks. You know, they cross a lot of crazy terrain, and they hide up in the hills and in woodland areas. But sometimes, you know, it comes out. People take a photo of it, and then you have an Instagram account for the P-22 mountain lion / P-22 dick. And I think all men at some point wish they had a vagina, you know? I certainly have in the past, and sometimes still do, you know? Sometimes I'll just tuck it in and play and kind of have a mammal toe for a while and kind of walk around and kind of feel a little bit more fancy about myself. And
it feels more efficient, like not having something dangling, you know, just like aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Like you're running and you got this fucking thing dragging, causing drag.
Yeah, a penis is not very aerodynamic.
Unless it's hard, and in that case, you're not going to be running when your dick is hard, because if your dick is hard, you don't need to run anywhere.
Dude, I think I once saw a man run with a full hard on at Gold's Gym, dude. He was chasing after another man, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
On the treadmill?
On the treadmill, dude. He hopped on full boner, dude. They were running.
Well, he wasn't going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't, dude. He was wanting to dock that penis
when
into
you got a boner, why do you need to go anywhere?
I don't, dude. Boner should be a great remedy for ADD, you know? Give kids boner pills, dude. They'll sit still real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of still. They'll sit in the same spot.
They'll sit in the same spot, and they'll just kind of fucking wiggle that warm wood against that desk, you know? Fucking. Say I cop a random one. You know, say I'm like on the road or at work or something like that.
Like just driving around by yourself, you get a boner?
I like it.
Like it's common, right?
Yeah.
You've had it. I've had it.
Yeah.
That means Gandalf has had it. Well,
something about seeing like the open road, you know, for a penis, that is like possibility. There's this great show on Viceland called Abandon, and there's this whole subset of pornography called abandoned porn, and it's just photos of abandoned cityscapes and villages or whatever, and they're all abandoned. And when I watched that show, I really hit something very instinctual about seeing places that were once habitated by people and now are abandoned. And also you just look and you're just like, dude, I could start my own village up here in you know, this abandoned part of British Columbia. You know, I could just have like, it could be called Fuck Village. You know? Fucktown, dude. And the great thing about Fucktown is you can bring anything. There, dude, we don't discriminate. You know, if you want to bring in some wood paneling, dude, and make love with that wood paneling, dude, go for it. In Fucktown, everything's legal.
Welcome to Fucktown.
Welcome. Population, however much you want it to be. You know, in Fucktown, there's no contraceptives. There's no such thing as STDs or STIs. You know, but the thing is, in Fucktown, dude, yeah. The only thing that the police are there for is just to maintain a high level of fucking, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
they're the fuck police.
They'll ticket you if you out there fucking trying to catch a tan on a Tuesday. You know.
Yeah, you better be fucking in Fucktown.
If you ain't, dude, you're gonna get a fine, and 3 fines are out, dude. You're flying back to Vancouver on Monday. Yeah. See you later. Yeah, I mean,
get the fuck out of Fucktown.
Get out of here. Get out of Fucktown.
Would you marry someone if they're like, we'll be together 3.5 days a week, like a half marriage?
That's a tough question, dude. Because if she's the love of my life, then I want to see her more days than that. You know, I want to come home, see her all the time. But if I am, say I'm settling for someone, then 50% is perfect. You know,
that's what I mean. It's it's a little lower risk.
It's way lower risk. Yeah. So say that, like, you know, I'm, you know, upper 40s, 50. You know, I meet a nice girl in Tampa. You know, she's a cocktail waitress. Used to want to be a singer. You know, we hit it off. I've relapsed. I'm boozing. We fall in love. We have skanky hotel sex. The next day, we're getting married.
Yeah.
Next week, we're getting married. It turns out she's not that great of a person, but neither am I. But I said yes.
We'll spend half our lives together.
Well, she doesn't know that yet. She thinks I'm in for the full kit and caboodle.
Okay.
But what she doesn't get is that after I marry her, I have an epiphany. I get sober again. And to be a better person, I still see her half the year. But because I'm trying to improve myself, I have to go out and court other women. As they say,
in the off time?
Be of service, yes. I don't have a job right now. Sorry, parents. That's the first time you're hearing that. This is what it was. I was miserable. Every day I was making acai bowls, and I was churning smoothies and dealing with peanut butter, almond butter, and cashew butters, different forms of proteins, both vegan and whey. I was scooping frozen blueberries, strawberries, mangoes, peaches. One day my hands are stained crimson with the juices of the unsweet acai berry. Bleeding.
Blood.
And I thought about Jesus. And I thought about the sacrifice he made on the cross for my sins. And I said...
Mainly your sins.
Only my sins, yes. And I looked at my hands and I said, you know what? There's no reason to be this miserable. And
Jesus is already dead, and he died for your sins.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like he died so you could be happy.
Yeah. But I wasn't happy here, so he died in vain, and I didn't want him to think that way. All praise Jesus. Praise the Lord, yes. And so, dude, I did the most badass thing I've ever done. I walked up to my boss, and I gave 2 weeks notice. I didn't go in and just be like, I'm out of here, bitches. Woo! I didn't do that, dude. I did the responsible thing. I put 2 weeks in, and everybody was like, where you going? How you gonna live? What you gonna do? And I said, I just gotta lift my hands up to the Lord and you. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Just look at my face. Ha, ha. I'm gonna be okay. Just look at my face. Ha, ha. And my last day, said my goodbyes, and I was out. And you know, it's been a little stressful, I can't lie, but you know what I'm doing, Drew? You know what I'm doing, dude? First time in my life. This is a very recovery thing, so sorry if it sounds gooby. I am giving myself over. I'm giving my will over to a higher power. It's not Jesus, but it is a power. And to me,
electricity.
It could be electricity. Yeah, dude, that's a great higher power. To me, my higher power, and I had this kind of epiphany today. My higher power is a baseball hat on top of a very tall chest of drawer. And in this situation, I'm a kid, and the hat is on top of this Chester drawer, and I can see it's a blue hat. For some reason, it's a Boston Red Sox hat, but it's like a nice kind of like denim blue hat.
Yeah.
And like
Red B.
Because remember when you were a kid and you would want to reach for things and you could just never grab them, you know, and that height difference was such a power, such a distance that was greater than your little self at the time. That's kind of how I see myself right now, you know? So I'm giving it up to the hat. I'm giving it up. I am the poorest I've ever been in my life. So poor. But on the plus side, dude, is, you know, when I meet girls and they say, what are you doing for money? I said, I don't have a job right now. And they go, why? I said, I'll be traveling. I'll be traveling, you know? And, you know, I'm going to France in like a month. I'm really stoked to go to France. And I'm going to La France.
This is why.
I'm gonna smoke no French cigarette. I'm gonna marry a French madame. Her name is Mary. Parlez-vous en François? Merci bien beaucoup.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Je me vais la soin galina ganarie à tout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna count to 10 so many times I'm in France. Dude, I'm gonna meet I'm gonna meet a wife in France. I think that's what I've decided. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna meet a wife. She's gonna be really beautiful from Marseille. We're gonna have little French-speaking babies, dude. Little rugrats running around. Dude, what's up with people taking CBD dabs at Venice Beach? What are you trying to feel normal? What is that?
I don't know.
CBD dabs? I mean, take an aspirin, dog. Freaking take a Tylenol, dude. Take a turmeric shot or something. That's a crazy waste of money. I feel like CBD is the next Adderall. You know, everyone's on that CBD train, but in about 10 years, you're gonna have a little fucking CBD monkeys sprouting out women's vaginas. You know, just fucking chillax, normal ass babies sprouting out women's vaginas. Just demanding normalcy. Yesterday, I fed a little squirrel a CBD nut, dude. And that squirrel just got normal on me, dude. Just went about its day like a normal squirrel.
He stops twitching his tail. He's like, you know what? I think I have enough nuts. I don't need to keep just frantically finding nuts, hiding them, forgetting where they are, and then going to look for them. Like, get off that fucking cycle. That's a vicious cycle he has. And that CBD helped him.
Dude, CBD bird feed, dude. I gave a hummingbird some CBD. Dude, that thing ain't hum no more. That thing was just fucking flitting.
It stopped humming and just started writing songs.
Dude, it wrote me a poem.
Yeah.
Called Dear Graham from the Hummingbird. You want me to read it to you?
Yes.
All right. This is what the poem says. Like, Dear beloved human, it's me, the hummingbird, flapping cautiously in the wind without disregard for anybody except myself. That was it, dude. You know, sometimes a hummingbird just gotta write you a letter, and then you gotta get heckled by your producer. That hurts. That hurts even worse than Bob on a real stage when you try to pull off a bit on a podcast, and then fucking married man Gerard pulls out a fart noise, dude. I feel at peace right now, Gerard. I feel good with you. You know, I feel like your beard is just getting more, you know, just really like. I just feel like you're becoming more of like a good human being, like, you know.
A guru.
But you've always been a good dude, you know. But
I really want to be a guru, man.
I think you could be a guru. You have the voice for it, and you have like the kind of guru eyes, you know, kind of slightly Chinese. You kind of have slightly
Guru
Chinese
eyes.
kind of have slightly Chinese eyes. But dude, you know, I feel very good about this also, and it is good. It's good to be back. You know, this is something that it's such a amazing creative coping mechanism, and it's such a great way to get in touch and to talk and to extrapolate on our feelings and thoughts and be funny in long form. And so I'm very appreciative of it and grateful, and I can't wait to do a lot more. It's gonna be a great next chapter. So on that sensitive as fuck note, this has been another episode of My Tight Hamstrings. I am Graham Rogers, and taking us out is our band leader, Mr. Gerard Bauer. Everybody, see ya!